Welcome back for episode 10.
Playlist strikes. It's the one I want to have a look at, but I don't think there is any.
We pick up where we left off in the last episode with our focus on trying to gain some progress in the Vanguard Strikes task. We had tried multiple versions from the menu screen with no luck, but now was the time to check Google for some assistance. Unfortunately, Google wasn't that helpful. With the top results from years ago and confirming what we already understood, we were still none the wiser. Deady was adamant to do what we did before and hope for a different result. There's a word for that, but he wanted to do it and I didn't want to Google how to play a game, so we did it anyway.
We'll give it a go, see what happens.
We did another arms dealer strike, same as before, so there's no need to see it, but I seem to be improving. Still not upgraded my guns fully, so no orbs, but still, it was a good sign.
That's more like it.
But the real question is, did this help with our quest? I think I knew the answer.
Or is it? I think that's just the only mission we get to do. Yeah, playlist strike 0/5.
So, back to Google it was. Here's the thing, even though these results are from years ago, and some from previous summer solstice events, it does go to show that Bungie never fixed the issue. The issue being, what was the actual requirement? To clarify yet again, it just says 5 playlist strikes. And we did that. I'll pause it here for a sec. The second and third reply here are actually the answers we were looking for. They talk about selecting the same subclass on your Guardian as the one in the Solstice aerial event. That's the same as the elemental burn I've spoken about before, but I didn't understand what it meant. It also said there was a lot of results on Google about this. The issue is the questions were always the same, but the answers were always different and vague. For new players like us, the answer needed to have more of an explanation. So, by the process of elimination, we did the one thing we hadn't done yet. We did a daily heroic mission.
This might do it.
Daily heroic story missions were pretty self-explanatory. They were story missions, but a bit harder. I assumed, like with other story missions, it would start once Deady finally arrived, but it appeared to have just teleported us to IO in the vicinity of a marker within the map to start it.
I don't think it did do it.
This was slightly different than the regular story missions we had done before, as we were playing this mission during a live map, just like a patrol or adventure. I didn't realise this at the time, and it was only until Deady eventually appeared that he noticed the marker and started the mission so it could get underway.
What happened to you? Nothing. I'm in a loading screen. What are we doing? I don't know. It was supposed to be a type of strike, but it's just stuck us here. Going the wrong way. Read your permission.
Daily heroic story mission.
Yeah, that's it.
As we all know, Zavala plans to attack the Almighty.
Typical Titan idiocy. I'm sure he thought, Gaul has a sun destroyer. I don't need a plan. I'll simply headbutt it.
It's desperation, Asher. Zavala has forgotten he might die, his final death. Head toward the heart of the energy mining operation, Guardian. We'll use a war mine, part of an interplanetary defense network, to scan the Almighty.
Ikora, we found another drill. This one's big. Really big.
Good. That drill pierced an entrance to the war mine vault. The scanner's inside.
Gotcha. Let's find the drill controls and get it out of the way.
Have you got a map?
What do you mean?
I can't see what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, right. I'm supposed to go back in there then.
We've got the power going, but the drill is still in our way.
Ha! What a gloriously irritating commitment to safety standards.
There has to be a manual override somewhere in that base.
I find it incredible that those myopic Red Legion ignorami did not realize they were drilling directly into a war mine vault. Detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Stereoneutrino particles have quintupled.
Stranger things happen every day. He means watch out for the Taken. You should hire a translator, Asher.
Ooh, what's this?
Hey, wait, what the hell? Why can't I get through this door? Just help me out. No, it says joining allies in 1, 2.
You in?
Did it just teleport me to the other side of the door?
I think so, yeah.
It's ridiculous. And it didn't teleport me to the other side of the door, it teleported me to the centre of the room. For God's sake.
Nice work. Let's find that override. I think we've got the drill going.
Good. Return to the drill site and get into the Warmind vault. I am eager to discredit Vuvu Zela's plan to attack the Almighty.
Did not see this bit. What?
So, what's a war mine, exactly?
It's a kind of artificial intelligence designed to defend humanity against the unknown.
Whoa, the drill's on.
What? Lift it up before it collapses the Warmind vault.
Okay. Yeah.
Finally. Let's get down to the vault.
Asher, Ikora, we're on our way into the
Oh.
vault.
You're not supposed to go down there.
This will be rich. I will ask Zavala, can you tell me in zetajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity? And he will say, no, Asher, I cannot, because I am a reckless fool.
Ignore Asher. Find the war mine, reconnect it to the network, and we'll handle the rest.
reconnecting to the Warmind network to begin a remote scan.
Yes. We can see the connection coming online.
Hang on, we've got taken.
Christ.
Guardian down.
Ugh. I wouldn't chance it. Christ. Okay, shield's down. So am I.
Too far.
How's the scan going?
Poorly. The Almighty is inextricably bound to the harmonic resonance of the sun's magnetic flux tubes.
What?
If Zavala blows up the Almighty, it'll take the sun with it. It's time I rejoined my fire team.
We'll leave it here for this episode, but I left in some crotch cage time for Deadly's sake.
Oh, we're going back to caging Cageson.
I don't have that much left in terms of what recording I did, so this one is going to be a little shorter than usual, as I've grouped the remaining episodes in a way to keep some consistency with each one. As this was the last story-based mission I recorded, I just wanted to state how much I enjoyed them.
Is that Bill Nye?
When we played these earlier ones, it felt like our actions as Guardians actually meant something, and what we did had a purpose. We sensed the tension and knew the risks we were taking. Maybe the later ones did too for other people, but because we got thrown around so much with different characters, enemies and planets being mentioned all the time, we never understood it, and that's where we felt we were let down as new players. I mean, for some of it we were responsible. Jumping away from those legacy missions when we did to do the seasonal event didn't help, but we kind of had to in order to catch up with other players in terms of progression. And it was a limited time event, so if we didn't take part when we did, then we would have missed out. The last time I played Destiny 2 was after the Halloween event during a special event where we waited around for 3 hours while the Traveller looked to repair itself, very slowly. So I can't begin to comment on how it's changed, but from what I've heard, I think we're going to be very disappointed.
He gave me this cage.
At the time when I was playing the game, I spoke to some veteran players, and there was some animosity towards the new light or the free-to-play players. From what I understood it to be, was that they were angry that the old content that they had paid for was now available to them at no cost. Personally, I'm very tight with spending money. It's not that I can't afford things, but more like, do I really need to be spending money for the sake of it? The New Light experience gave new players so much to occupy themselves with. We had so much left to explore, and it appears we can no longer do that. The way I was going, I could see myself buy the future expansions once I had caught up with what was available for free. However, after that update in October 2020, I'm just glad I didn't spend any money on DLCs that were immediately vaulted. I was in two minds whether I was going to have this rant, and I didn't expect to have it here, but it just sort of happened. Again, after speaking with Deadly recently, as long as his schedule allows it, we shall play again in the future. Towards the end, we improved so much at the game, but the downside was everything we did was during missions and open world events we'd done before, so editing something new became harder and harder, so I just stopped recording. I mean, how many times can you get away with showing the EAZ? Gameplay does become repetitive. So having this long break between playing might be beneficial. But like I said, we still have a few more episodes left, and whether or not we complete the armor set was still the mission. I'm just going to speed this last bit up, we've had enough crotch time already. So again, the question is, did this help with our playlist strikes? I think everyone knows the answer.
Nope, still didn't do the playlist strike.
Progress will be made in the next episode, but for now, Euphoria out.
Guess we'll find out next time then.